In the barren plains of North Dakota, amidst a vast and desolate expanse, stood a dilapidated farmhouse. The place carried a history shrouded in dark secrets. The farm's new residents, Rachel and Tom, were a young couple saving up to move to the city. But this story is about their 12-year-old daughter, Lily, a quiet, introverted girl. On the first day at the farmhouse, Lily wandered into the woods behind the house and discovered an ancient, stone-covered well. Moss clung to its hedges, and strange symbols were carved into the stone. It seemed to exude a cold aura, and faint whispers emanated from its depths. Initially, Lily was afraid, but the whispers soon became a melody, a tune only she could hear. The melody began waking Lily in the middle of the night. The more time she spent near the well, the quieter and more withdrawn she became. Her mother, Rachel, noticed the change and tried to confront her. The only thing Lily would say was, "The well wants to show me something." One night, Rachel checked Lily's room and found her bed empty. Panicked, she woke Tom, and the two searched the property. They found Lily standing by the well, holding an old book. The book was covered in symbols similar to those on the well, its pages filled with an indecipherable language. Lily's eyes were vacant as she stared at the book. When Rachel tried to take it, Lily screamed, "No, it's protecting me." The next day, Rachel decided to examine the book more closely. She visited the town's old library to research its origins. What she found was chilling. The book was a cursed grimoire from the 1800s. According to the lore, the well was used to imprison an ancient entity. Over time, the well's guardian began influencing those who came too close, luring them to release the entity. Lily had already fallen under its sway. One night, Rachel and Tom woke from a nightmare to find their bedroom door ajar. Lily's voice echoed from the hallway, whispering, "They are awake now." Rachel realized time was running out. She contacted a local paranormal expert, Father Collins, an ex-priest. Father Collins explained that a ritual was needed to seal the well and save Lily, but it was dangerous. The entity would lash out in desperation before being contained. During the ritual, Lily's eyes turned pitch black, and she lunged at her father. Tom barely managed to restrain her, while Rachel and Father Collins worked to seal the book and the well. The whispers grew into deafening screams. As the final stone was placed over the well, Lily let out a piercing scream and collapsed. When Lily woke, something was different. Her eyes still bore traces of the blackness. She was silent, but a chilling smile spread across her face. As Rachel approached, Lily whispered, "This was only the beginning." That night, the farmhouse was bathed in blood. Rachel and Tom's screams carried across the North Dakota plains, carried away by the wind. By morning, the authorities who arrived at the scene were met with a horrifying sight. The house was in ruins, its walls smeared with strange symbols. Lily was nowhere to be found, but the carnage made it clear who was responsible. From that day on, the farmhouse and its surroundings were deemed cursed land. Those who dared to approach claimed they heard the laughter of a little girl and an eerie, haunting melody, a melody that seemed to echo the darkness still residing within Lily. Once the shadows are summoned, all that remains is carnage and eternal darkness.